And good evening, sport fans. West Indies bowlers Jaden Seales and Kevin Sinclair have been found guilty of breaching the ICC Code of Conduct in their recently concluded second test match against Bangladesh. Seales has been fined 25% of his match fee after being found to have breached Article 2.20 of the ICC Code of Conduct for players and player support personnel, which relates to conduct that is contrary to the spirit of the game. In addition to this, one demerit point has been added to Seales' disciplinary record, for whom it was the first offense in a 24-month period. The incident occurred in the first over of Bangladesh's second batting innings, when Seales made an inappropriate and overly aggressive gesture towards the opposition's dressing room after taking a wicket. Sinclair has been fined 15% of his match fee, and after he was found to have breached Article 2.4 of the ICC Code of Conduct for players and player support personnel, which relates to disobeying an umpire's instruction during an international match. In addition to his fine, one demerit point has been added to Sinclair's disciplinary record, for whom it was the first offense in a 24-month period. The incident took place when Sinclair ignored the instructions of the on-field umpires to stop using language deemed aggressive and harsh towards the Bangladesh batters. Seales and Sinclair admitted their respective offenses and accepted the sanctions proposed by Jeff Crow of the Emirates ICC Elite Panel of Match Referees, and as such, there was no need for a formal hearing. On-field umpires Asif Yaqub and Kumar Damasena, third umpire Nitin Menon, and fourth umpire Zahid Basarath are the ones who leveled the charges. Level 1 breaches carry a minimum penalty of an official reprimand, a maximum penalty of 50% of a player's match fee, and 1 or 2 demerit points. West Indies captain Craig Brathwaite lamented their inability to execute their game plan as they succumbed to Bangladesh on the fourth day of the second test match at Sabina Park on Tuesday. Despite a fighting half-century from Kavem Hodge and a solid 43 from captain Brathwaite, the West Indies were bowled out for 185 runs from 50 overs, handing Bangladesh a convincing 101-run victory and tying the series 1-1. Tajul Islam just proved to be the nemesis for the West Indies, claiming 5 crucial wickets to leave the hosts reeling. His spin bowling caused problems for the West Indies batsmen, and they struggled to cope with his variations. Hodge's knock of 55 runs from 75 balls, inclusive of 6 boundaries, was really the lone bright spot for the West Indies at point in the game. But his dismal leg before wicket to Islam in the 39th over marked a significant turning point in the match. The West Indies batting lineup crumbled under pressure, with wickets falling at regular intervals. Reflecting on the loss, though, Brathwaite emphasized the importance of being impulsive and adapting to the situation. Greg Barkley, the outgoing chair of the ICC, has acknowledged that the game he governed for 4 years is, quote, a mess. And he warned of more challenging times ahead as he gives way to Jay Shah. In an interview with The Telegraph, Barkley, who served 2 two-year terms at the helm from 2020, also cautioned Shah against taking the game, quote, under the yoke of India. Barkley stepped down on December the 1st in the midst of an ongoing crisis over the Champions Trophy venues, and he admitted there was so much cricket being played that he had lost track of who was playing whom. In his tenure, 3 more major franchise-based T20 leagues cropped up in the USA, in the UAE, and in South Africa, only further cramming an already packed calendar. He blamed the members' self-interest for the situation. Barkley said he hoped Shah would be able to leverage India's stature and take the game out of the mess it's presently in. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports.